And see, that's the problem. Everybody follow, like I said, the tradition of men, the precepts of men. Let them come in this Bible and teach you lies. The power of our fathers, who was that? So it's clear right here. If you talking about the Most High, you call him God. If you're not part of this, he's not your power. Because the power of our fathers, who is that? Acts 3:13. The power of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob. The power of our fathers. So Abraham had a son named Isaac. Isaac had a son named Jacob, and Jacob became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. So if you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, this day, forget it. Most High is not dealing with you. He's not your power. So that's why it says in Acts 5:30, the power of our fathers, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He told us in Exodus 3:15 and 16, this is my moral to all generations. This is my name forever, and a moral to all generations. We're the generation now. So he's still the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's very important that you repeat that, because it's only the 12 tribes of Israel. Nobody's saying it but us, we the Hebrew Israelites. So it says the power of our fathers, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, raised up in h.o.i, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree. Not on no cross, but hanged on a tree. Like they hung us on trees. And still doing it. Him, who was h.o.i, had the Most High exalted with his right hand, because he's on the right hand side of the Most High, to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel. And what? And forgiveness of sins. See? So there it is right there. Now go back to Deuteronomy 32 and 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not the Most High. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. Remember, many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and evil suspicion overthrown their judgment, leaning on their own understanding. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. You hear that? He said he's going to move us to jealousy with those which are not a people. Because he called us a people. Look at proving who the saints are. When you want to prove who the saints are, he called us a people. In Psalms, hold that, Psalms 148:14. I mean, that's a deep cut. Psalms 148:14. He also exalted the horn, which is the power, like a bull's horn, the ram's horn, the power of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. That's the saints right there. That's proven. That scripture right there proves who the saints are. So who are we? A people. See? A people near unto him. Praise ye the Most High. So the Most High said in Deuteronomy 32:21, they have provoked me to anger. They have provoked me to jealousy with that which is not the Most High. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, things that's worthless, has no power at all. Vanities. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. So now I said, Most High, these people are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. See? He gonna make us jealous with the people that he consider no, now I'm gonna say people, because he said with no people. And he gonna make us angry with a foolish nation. You see? That's deep, because you said the Most High love everybody. No, the Most High call them a no people and a foolish nation. That's serious. I mean, you're looking at the excessive pride and vanity that they bring forth, and our people fall right into it. Most High wants us to have a broken and contrite spirit before him. Anything out of the wisdom of the Most High, thus say the Most High in this Bible, you're going on your own thinking, your own understanding. or your women, or your mother, or your father that don't know, or any other nation's philosophies, lies, and how they deal in pride. See, the Most High brought all these curses upon us. When you read Deuteronomy 28:15 down, it made us serve another nation. That's hell. And how we have to serve them? Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Most High shall send against thee in hunger. You want something to eat, you got to get it from them. In thirst, you want something to drink, you got to get it from them. And in nakedness, you want clothes on your back, you got to get the material. You sold yourself from them or buy the clothes from them. And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. He put that yoke upon us, our neck, until he destroyed us. What's on your neck? Your head, your mind. And that's where you look at Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 4 and 6. You put that yoke of iron upon your neck. You put a yoke of iron on our neck in slavery, so when we had big old iron bars going out, so you couldn't run through the trees, you'd get caught. But this is what he did too. Because the yoke of iron on your neck is your mind. Look what he did in Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. And what's that knowledge? Proverbs 1 and 7. We reject the knowledge, right? So we reject this. The Most High told us, but we rejected it. Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. Hear that? The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. So the fear of the Most High is to be afraid, to be scared of him, to respect him, and keep his laws in the Most High. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. See? So now, going back to Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So we don't fear the Most High. We taught in church, you don't have to fear the Most High. You're supposed to fear the Most High. But my people are destroyed. Most High people are the 12 tribes of Israel, are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They're destroyed for not fearing the Most High. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. That's the problem. We forgot the law of the Most High. We told in these religions you're not under the law. Or you have those that keep some of the laws but don't keep all of them. Don't teach all the law. Like maybe they're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. He said, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, yours a personal possessive pronoun showing ownership, I will also forget thy children. That's what he did. That's what he did. Forgot our children. And as they increase, and we increased in numbers, having babies and increasing in number as a nation, so they sinned against me. Here we said. So I say the angels sinned against the Most High. We the Israelites sinned against the Most High. As we were increased, the more we sinned against the Most High. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. So our glory is our women, men. He changed our glory into shame, being prized from nation to nation to nation to nation to nation. And have no respect for themselves until this day, going out there doing all kind of abominable things and thinking it's okay. All they got to do is remember how religion said, all they got to do is just tell the Most High, I'm sorry, then you move on. Keep it moving. And he going to forgive you. Oh, no. But understand this, go to Hebrews, 10th chapter, so you'll know. Hebrews, 10th chapter, you know you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong and you know what's right. Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth. So all you that hear my voice, that have been learning from Israelite men that the Most High have in these last days, or angels that he have in his last days, bringing forth this truth. There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. I'm not going to the Most High on your behalf. Believe this. That's why the Most High said you got to seek him 10 times more. You come in here, you're going to try and play around. Say you rather be hot or cold. Be lukewarm, playing, straddling the fence. Israelite this day, tomorrow you're going to be sinning, doing what you do. I'm not ain't going to the Most High on your behalf, letting you know. None of us. So, see, a lot of times, you look at, we were, like I say, traditions of men and the precepts of men. That's what my said, hear what the Pharisees saying, but don't do like they do. We got to be examples, doing the right thing, brothers. And he Most High put us in captivity to make us angry and mad, like I said, and jealous. Like we pissed the Most High off. We made the Most High mad and jealous. Moved him to jealousy. His name is jealous. He said, I will melt you. He showed us everything that's right and righteous. This is how you be righteous. And we turn our back on them and want to be like the heathen nation and follow idolatry, the idols of the nations. Therefore, the condition of hell, chains of hell came upon us. What do you think that's about? Slavery. Gave us everything to cultivate us, and we just said, forget it. Forget you, Most High. We don't need you. That's what we said as a people. Therefore, we brought all these curses upon us. When you read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 15th verse to the 68th verse, that's chains of hell. Chains of darkness, chains of hell, man. A condition of hell. Straight up. And he set us up so we know what the negative was. We recognize negative. We recognize evil. We recognize wicked. Because we ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So we brought these laws upon ourselves when he gave us a tree of life to live forever and ever. But now we want to be like the other nations until this day. And eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And here we are in a condition called hell. Why he brought, as we read, this nation upon us. A no people and a foolish nation upon us at that. They put that yoke of iron on our necks. First he put the physical yoke of iron on our neck. Then he took it off. He took it off. Then he started bringing them lies. He already programmed us to lie. And you look at the Inquisition where there was a war between the Christians, the ones that you see, the Protestant church and Catholic, whatever, and all these religions, and the Israelites. We that kept the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. And we wasn't going for no Christianity, so they took our children away from us, and they programmed them to be Christians, as it is today, following that same religious type of mindset. So when they came over here, they opened up the Bible, turned their back on us, and opened the Bible, started reading something familiar. Children already was programmed before they got on them ships and so forth. Let's go back to 2 Peter 2 and 4. 2 Peter 2 and 4. For the Most High Spirit not the angels that sin, but cast them down to hell. You hear that? So we done proven, it says, we proved who the law was given to, the children of Israel, in Psalms 147, 19 and 20. And we in the judgment right now of the Most High. You don't think so? We in the judgment of the Most High. We as the Israelites in the judgment of the Most High. Remember, it says, for the judgment the other nations have not known them. Praise ye the Most High in Psalms 147 and 20. But we in the judgment. He's judging each one of us, bringing us into that perfect state of mind of him. That's why he said in 2nd Ezra 9, 22, 2nd Ezra 9, 22. This is what he's doing, the Most High is doing. This is his doing. He said, let the multitude perish then. Well, let's read verse 21. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster. One grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. See? A plant of a great people. Let the multitude perish then of the people. Let the multitude of people perish then, which was born in vain. So a lot of people going to die because they were born in vain. And let my grape be kept, and my plant, which is a great people, 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, for with great labor have I, the Most High, made it perfect. That's honor and dishonor. But the Most High is working to make us perfect. Those that are his, that belong to him, Mashiachim, as it tells you in 1 Corinthians 3:23, for ye are Mashiachim. And Mashiach is the Most High. See? So, we in judgment right now, brothers and sisters. And it's getting worse. But he's judging each one of us to bring us to perfection, to a perfect state of mind, as he's laboring to make us perfect. And he's going to raise up men on this earth like he's raising up to do the judging of the Most High, ex-sinners. Remember, my h.o.i was friends of publicans and sinners. He didn't come to the righteous, the holy rollers and all them. He came to ex-sinners and raising them up to be righteous men. Men that have known, they can recognize the worldly things that people are doing because they've been there and done that, or seen it, or experienced it through someone else. Go to Jude, the 4th chapter. Jude, the 4th verse. Jude 4. Just a minute. Jude, the 4th verse, though.